Hi, this is one more example of just one more solution where we've helped a business to grow. This is a retail group with a revenue of about $30 million spread over a number of physical stores, 25 plus staff, and they were in tough conditions and the business was in distress. The problems were that most of the stores were unprofitable. Some stores were in the wrong physical locations, and the long-term performance culture issues were baked in. Underperformance was pretty well regarded as the norm. We ran a series of silent shopper reporting across the network, and we found that there was very questionable work ethic, and they certainly weren't delivering anywhere near best practice in selling. The complications were that the business had just recently changed hands, so that we were the new sort of owners. The store layout, presentation and operational issues were significant across all of the retail network. Marketing was largely ineffective, and along with a whole lot of other sort of problems were there, it was really in quite bad shape, and we needed to dramatically improve from significant loss making to profit making. So the solution and the results that we delivered were that the physical retail stores were realigned to be more local. So everything about physical retail is always local area marketing led. So we re-improved the campaigns, the events, the promotions. We then looked at the staff and said, look, we really need to train you about how you greet people, meet people, qualify what their needs are, and close. So there was an education and product knowledge at some scale across the 25, 30 plus staff. We lifted the in-store presentation, the level of stock, and set minimum performance standards. By pulling all those levers at once, we saw pretty well within a few weeks a significant lift in sales, margin, and productivity. And this went on to accumulate over the period of the financial year to an increase of 7% in the gross margin, which is a very tough, 7% is huge in this industry, a 2.3% lift in sales, which meant an additional $1.75 million in gross profit added to the bottom line, which was quite amazing. So what did I see that the others did not? What we really looked at was, let's have a look at the gap analysis of the business and found where the money was leaking compared to best practice. We did a market share analysis and said, okay, which suppliers are we underperforming in? Which categories were we underperforming in? Why were we underperforming in those? And then the third part to that was staff underperformance. Which of those could we re-educate and therefore lift the entire team up? Or where there was chronic underperformance, we found, as often in life, they will choose to lift off because they can see they can't lift up. So overall, we were pulling all of the levers the right way. The results were significant and positive, and that sprung that business into action, which allowed us to take it to the next level, where we sold off the stores one by one over time on the basis of the improved results. This is just one more solution and one more example of how we made a difference to another business. Thank you very much.